changes a year and we don't hear from them in a quarter, we're sending them the next leg of their campaign. We're sending them the next script. If they're changing every month, we do a multitude in advance. We put a campaign together and they're pre-programmed, pre-approved, loaded on the server, and they go on at those intervals. So we're very proactive about making sure our clients take full advantage. Other companies, they'll do that first message, they hope they never hear from us again. Their contention is, we have to do another message, it's costing us money. Well, I don't normally share our business model, but let me tell you what it is. We don't charge much for what we do. We don't make much money up front. Our whole business model is based on long-term relationships. Small residual revenues from a lot of people for a long time. 15 years of business, thousands upon thousands of clients, over a 90% retention ratio. We have a huge revenue stream that comes in every month. We don't need to charge much for what we do. We want to make it affordable for everybody to perform. But we also want to make sure that you're taking full advantage of it. So it's all about the long-term relationship. Something else we do differently. We highly recommend that you don't use courtesy statements in the message. In fact, it's one of the issues on the scripting outline. Courtesy statements are thank you for holding. We appreciate your call. Please continue to hold. Someone will be, I'm sure you've been put on hold and heard those. Those aren't our messages, unless the client absolutely insisted that we do it. We recommend against courtesy messages for a couple of reasons. Number one, your callers in all probability aren't on hold all that long to begin with, and we've reduced the perception of how long they think they're there. You're giving them information that's of value and service to them. Don't detract from that minimal amount of time that you have. And specifically, don't remind them they're on hold. The third time they hear your call's important to us, they're thinking, you know what, if it was, you'd answer it. We just say, give them the information and move on. You know, so we'll want to know if you have any slogans, taglines, mottos. The real idea is we're going to make sure there's continuity in everything you do. If you're doing vehicle wraps, if you're doing, we continually check the website for updates. We look at email blasts, any other forms of marketing you're doing. So we're continually looking to make sure that there's continuity in everything, and everything is coherent. Things that separate you from the competition. Anyway, the point is you take 20 minutes, you fill out the scripting outline, and within a day or two, the script writer sends you your script for editing prior to it going to production. We send it hard copy and soft copy. So you take a look at it, you say, wow, this is perfect, or I thought of something else I want to tell our callers, that's not the right verbiage. If you edit it, send it back to us, you have a revised copy in one day. Once the written copy is approved, we go to production, and we guarantee 100% satisfaction on every production we do because you listen to it first. If there's anything at all you don't like about it, you tell us, we'll fix it. If you don't like the background music, you think it's being read too quickly, we mispronounced the word, you tell us, we'll fix it immediately. You say, yep, that's perfect. You load it on the server in our studio, it remotely downloads to your phones, you never have to touch it. I told you there's two things that happen in the first 2 days. One is you get the welcome packet. The other is we go out to the site, we install a little digital player. It's about this big. You don't buy it, we give it to you, it's part of the package, it's under warranty for as long as your customer, anything happens to it, we replace it for free. The nice part is there's no moving parts. There's no tapes, no CDs, no shipping, no receiving, just a digital chip. Plug into the phones, we either cross-connect to the fax line or plug it into an open port on the server as a static IP address. In either case, when the productions are done, they're loaded on our server. That night, they remotely download to your phones, and the message is playing, so you never have to touch it. Let's talk about why this form of advertising works so well. Unlike anything else, and granted, you need to do the other things. You need to have salespeople. You need to have a website. If you have vehicles, you need them wrapped. You know, it's not to discount all the other forms of advertising, but there's some unique things to this form. One is, it's 100% of your target market 100% of the time. It's people who have called you, so they're already doing business with you, looking to, or they need to, so they're in hunt. So it's the perfect audience for you. It's audio as opposed to print, which is very powerful. The only thing more effective is television, which you get audio, both audio and visual. It creates that reticular activator, which increases word-of-mouth referral business. And most important, I don't know if it's most important, but a very important issue is you get to talk to your prospective customer a moment after they heard your commercial, your advertisement, your promotion. I live in North Paradise Valley, and we have what we call Junk Mail Tuesday. Every Tuesday, go to the mailbox, and it's full of everybody's dads. It would be like going to the mailbox, open it up, you pull out the junk mail, and there's a 5x8 flyer in there, glossy postcard from the roofer. Get back to the house, you're at the kitchen table, and you're looking at that card, and you think, geez, you noticed, I noted a couple of my tiles are cracked, or a few shingles are curled up. Probably should give this guy a call. And you go to lay it down, the phone rings, and it's him. And he says, hey, I know you're looking at our flyer, you have a problem with your roof, and we schedule a time for me to come out and give you a free estimate. That's the power of what we do. So when they hear about a new product, a new service, anything about your business that piques their interest, they're going to ask you immediately. So that's the call to action. So that's kind of the who, the what, the why, the how. In a moment, I'll cover the how much. But what I thought I would do, since what we do is better heard than read, I thought I'd play you a couple of samples. How much time do I have, Jason? Never mind. How much time?
Oh, I'm sorry. 2 or 3 minutes?
2 or 3 minutes, okay. Let me play you just a couple of samples. Some of these are traditional, some of them are pretty creative. I'm going to play since I have a short time, I'll play more creative.
You know what makes the creative at Third Degree so hot? Well, it's our innovative approach, our deep understanding of our client's brand personality, and the fact that our air conditioning system is usually on the fritz. So when we say that we've sweated over a client's layout, we're being literal, completely literal. How friendly are our client relationships at Third Degree? CEO Roy Page corresponds daily with handwritten notes, and he makes sure to dot every I with a big, bold heart. Because what's friendlier than a heart-dotted I? Well, probably a pony or something like that. But we don't quite have the resources for client ponies. We're working on it, though, because we're that friendly. At Third Degree, we do it right. On time, on target, and within budget. The word right has been a cornerstone of our brand since 1977, when we revealed our tagline, Third Degree, right on. Though the swinging 70s are long gone, we keep on trucking. And of course, by trucking, we mean delivering cutting-edge creative communications. But that's a few too many words for our mudflaps.
Okay, so you get the idea there. Here's some more traditional. Maybe I should leave time for questions, but just to give you a sample, something a little more traditional.
At home instead, we know it isn't easy to allow a stranger into your home to provide non-medical home care. But be assured, our expert staff has been well screened with FBI criminal background checks. We're bonded and insured, and we focus on matching the right caregiver to your family. All our professional caregivers have experience working with seniors, and many are specially trained to provide Alzheimer's and hospice care. You will only accept the caregiver with whom you feel totally comfortable. Let us help you find the caring, compassionate home care expert to meet your specific needs and personal choices. We'll be glad to answer all your...
Okay, these are just brief snippets, so you kind of get the idea. Do I have any time for questions? Maybe nobody has. Pricing, real quick. Packages suit any budget. It is a monthly subscription service, and they range anywhere from $49 a month to $149 a month. That's from a single annual to the unlimited. Okay? Good.